Welcome to Ochsner in the Big Easy.
This is the main hallway in the hospital. Come on, come follow me. Behind me is the coffee shop. This is a very common place for all the fellows to hang out. This is a bistro. It's open, wide ranges of hours, and has really good food, many different options, including sushi. They usually have an outsider vendor that comes once a week and bring a specialty of their own, Greek food, Cuban food, and they always have salads and pizzas available for you. So Ochsner is big into health and fitness. You can see behind me there's a Smoothie King. Fellows and residents actually get a monthly allowance where they can actually go in and buy smoothies of their own choice. Further down, we actually have a gym. Part of the health fitness that Ochsner is trying to push, we actually have an in-house gym that I'm going to go in and show you. Fellows and residents as well as staff will use this on a frequent basis, especially during lunch. This is our garden. A really nice thing about Ochsner is that we actually have a hotel. We call it a Brent House Hotel in-house, where families can stay when their sick ones are ill. Part of that, you have a garden here where you can actually enjoy lunch, hang out with your co-fellows and residents. It's actually quite peaceful, and they just recently renovated all of this. And for lunchtime or breaks, if you want to go out and enjoy the sun, we always have an outdoor seating available to us with your own jacuzzi and a pool. This is our electrophysiology lab, where as a second and a first year fellow, you give ample opportunities to go in and do ablations, pacemakers, defibrillators. Come follow me. Here's our first year fellow going in and putting up catheter ablations by himself. This is where EP fellows, EP staff, and general fellows who rotate on EP will hang out. They'll have weekly and monthly didactic sessions. Industry reps come in and they'll teach you catheters, they'll teach you detailed information about how to appropriately map things. So, as you can see, all of our labs are occupied currently, and no one is hanging out here because everyone's busy in the kit. This is our CSU. This is the majority of our patients will come down here, get admitted, or step down from our CCU unit. So everything is on the third floor. This is called our Cardiology step-down unit. Come follow me. Continuing the theme of third floor, our Cardiology CCU unit hangs out here. This is called the fishbowl, where they'll get a chance to hang out in here. This is our CCU, where patients who need intensive care will get admitted here. Come follow me. We have many different CCU levels. We have the 6th floor, the 7th floor, the 10th floor, as well as the 16th floor ICU. They're all designed in identical ways. As you can appreciate, these rooms are large, can easily fit patients as well as all the mechanical circulatory support they may need. And really great part of our ICU is that they're all equipped with this is our eICU, where if there's a patient care emergency, if a fellow or a resident are putting in a central line, they can actually be video monitored and they can provide assistance, guidance, any orders that you may need. All right, this is our heart failure, heart transplant team. They're always around with a pharmacist that helps them guide pharmacotherapy management on all of our transplant and LVAD patients. This is our cardiology on-call fellow suite. As you can come in, you can appreciate there are 2 beds, usually shared by 1 fellow. And then there's a computer and a workstation, as well as a TV in here for times that things are laid back and you want to just catch up on some sports. It is on the same unit as where your critical care patients are going to be admitted, and so you can appropriately manage and assess these patients in a timely fashion. Many of you guys, as we were, are concerned about how COVID looks down the road and COVID looks in your prospective training programs. This is our 16th floor ICU. As you can see, this is a brand new unit specifically designed for patients who are COVID positive. Here they get all the critical care services, cardiology, MICU, as well as surgical ICU. On your right, you can appreciate there's plenty of PPEs. This is our cardiology critical care unit. It's actually on the 3rd floor, and it's a brand new unit. So by the time you guys get here, you're going to have a brand new CCU unit that you guys will be primarily taking care of these patients. Cardiology critical care service, you're going to have multiple residents from internal medicine. You're going to have medical students who we're affiliated with as Ochsner Medical Center, as well as a dedicated pharmacist and a social worker. These patients are critically ill. They're usually cardiogenic shock, post-complex intervention, so you're going to be managing them following their intervention. Let's go see what they're up to. This is where patients who are coming in with outpatient procedures, angiogram, structural procedures, electrophysiology, as well as patients who are coming in for right heart cath or any kind of device implantation. This is one of our brand new cath labs that just got renewed and rebuilt last year. We do plenty of cases in here, especially STEMIs that come in or advanced structural cases that are occurring at Ochsner main campus. You see it's a big white space with all brand new technology. Hey, Dr. Bernard.
Hey guys, what you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. We're doing all right. Our SPEC room. This is where we do probably half a dozen SPEC a day. Right next to it, this is our PET room. This is our echo bay. We usually have all of our echocardiogram machines parked here. As you can see, most of them are gone because fellows as well as techs have taken them away. This is our echo reading room. As a first year, second year, and third year, you'll get ample of opportunity to read studies in here with staff and your co-fellows and get a lot of opportunity to read your own studies. On your right, you'll have your EP clinic. And then directly on your left, this is our interventional cardiology clinic. This is where they get a chance to talk about advanced structural procedures that they may be coming in as an evaluation from an outside cardiologist. This is our clinic area. This is where you'll get to see many different pathologies, chronic and complex medical conditions. This is where nurses work in the clinic area. They're fantastic to work with. They take care of all your outpatient clinic follow-ups and take care of results, paperwork that come with the clinic itself. It's Dr. Afron with our first year fellow, Dr. Davis, as well as his entire cardiology team. The clinic will be once a week when you're on an outpatient service. So on your left is staff office, and on your right our fellow cubicle. As you can appreciate, we work hand in hand with all of our staff. So traditionally, first year Ochsner Fellowship is actually quite rigorous. And part of that, we'd like to keep all of our first year fellows in the same lane of cubicles. This helps collaboration amongst the fellows, helps collegialness, and this brings a great bond amongst all the first year fellows. And this bond usually lasts for a lifetime.
On the corner of Decatur and Esplanade, all the freaks and the musicians are hanging out late. So I just camped out on the neutral ground, tips and tourists in the doorway, checking out the sounds. It's just another Cater and